Hello, my name's Lily Joseph. I'm doing the midterm video, or midterm question, excuse me. It's my student ID, it's me, and we have problems. The first problem I'm working is problem 23 on page 75, and we're supposed to find the mean, median, and mode of the data. The question reads, the maximum numbers of passenger vehicle lanes at 16 Canadian border ports of entry. And it gives the number 8, 6, 10, 3, 6, 11, 17, 2, 2, 6, 1, 10, 3, 19, 10, and 5. So in order to find the mean, here I have it written out, the numbers. So in order to find the mean, we are going to first count how many numbers there are. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 numbers. Now, to find the mean, we have to add each number up and then divide by the amount of numbers. So we know the amount of numbers is 16. So we are going to add the 8, 6, 10, 3, 6, and so on. Add all these numbers up. So I'm taking my calculator. I'm going to add these numbers up. 8 plus 6 plus 10 plus 3 plus 6 plus 11 plus 17 plus 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1 plus 10 plus 3 plus 19 and plus 10 plus 5. And that gives us 119. So we take 119 and we divide it by the amount of numbers that we just counted, which was 16. All these are, each number is, oh my god, I couldn't talk, I'm sorry. There are 16 numbers in this group. So if we take 119 and we divide that by 16, we will get 7.4375, which rounded to the nearest decimal place will be 7.44, because the 7 rounds a 3 up to a 4. So now for the median, which is the next part of the question, we are going to rearrange this group of numbers from least to greatest. So we have 1, then we have 2 2s, so 2, 2, then 2 3s, and I'm just crossing them off up here as I go, that way I don't lose track. And then following 3, we have a 5, and then 6, 2 6s, 3 6s, excuse me, and then 8. Following 8, we have 2 10s. Actually, 3 10s. And then 11, and last number is 17. Actually, no, last number is 19. So as you can see here, I lined them all up in order from least to greatest. 1 being least, 19 being the greatest. So now median is the middle number in between the data. So we're going to cross off each. So first I'm going to cross off 1 and then 19, because they are both first and the last. Then we're going to cross off 2 and 17, 2 and 11, 3 and 10, 3 and 10, 5 and 10, 6 and 8, and then with this specific group, we have in the middle 2 6s. So what we're gonna do in order to find the middle, in between those, is we're going to add 6. Did I do? Wait, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 3, 5, 6, 6, 6. Okay. So we're gonna essentially find the mean. So we will add the 6 plus the 6 and divide it by 2. So 6 plus 6 is 12, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. So our median for this set of data is 6. So because when we made this from least to greatest, we were left with the 2 6s, we had to add them together and divide by 2 and got 6. So now to find the mode, mode is the number that is most commonly coming up with the number that appears the most, mode most. So the number that appears the most is, we have 3 10s and we also have 3 6s. So the mode will be 6 and 10. Moving on to number 19 on page 211. Question reads, 34% of U.S. adults have very little confidence in newspapers. You randomly select 8 U.S. adults. Find the probability that the number of U.S. adults who have very little confidence in newspapers. And the question is, find the indicated probabilities. A, exactly 6, or B, less than 5. So the probability, we would take 34% of the 8 randomly selected people, which converting percent, you moved the decimal 2 places, so you would get 0.34 times that by 8. And you would get 2.72. And since our answer is 2.72, the answer would be, so is A exactly 6 or B less than? The answer would be B, less than 5. Because the probability of 34, you would take the 34% of 8, so you convert it 0.34 times 8. We get the 2.72, which would leave us with the answer B, less than 5. Thank you so much.